You know those times whenever you order video games and all of a sudden you just tend to forget about it? They get lost in the void of everything that you collect. You have A through Z, you have vinyls, you have collectibles, you have games, artwork, disc only, case only, manuals, and you order them online or you find them at flea markets, and you tend to forget about some of them. But when they do come, it's an excitement. As an example, right here, we see Doom 3. Now, I've been wanting to play this game for a long time. Doom 3 was something... It's a different type of Doom. It's more of a survival horror Doom, and I'm actually a big survival horror fan. I wish I would be brave enough to actually play it all throughout, but some of these games can get pretty intense. But it came out pretty nice. The disc was pretty clean. I got it from a Facebook group. I like that. It was cheap, and shipping, I think the total was like $10 shipped, I believe. I like that it came with its insert, the Dishonored insert, pretty good shape as well. It's not bent or watermarked, and it came with its manual as well. The manual was in good shape, didn't have too many creases, or it wasn't damaged or anything like that. So all those things add up. I mean, you want to keep any type of inserts or manuals in good shape, especially now that we don't have any of that. I mean, who knows, maybe with the PS5 and the Xbox it might start including some of that again, which I doubt. But here you can see the artwork, the reversible cover, and it has that awesome looking freaking demon in the background. It looks real nice. So yeah, you can pick up some of these games at flea markets or pawn shops if you really look hard enough for $1.25 or whatnot. But I don't mind paying $10 to play this game and having it. So you can kind of tell sometimes, well, what might be inside of the box next up here, for example, is like, by the weight of it, you can tell if it's a game, you can tell if it's a figure, you can tell if it's cards. Sometimes, not all the time. So I like to kind of just play the guessing game. I know, weird, right? But play the guessing game to see what actually, try to figure out what I ordered. Kind of like Christmas, right? You shake the box, you see what you think what it is, and you try to guess it out. But what I like about unboxing some of these games, you see what people use for wrapping. Now, it's not always the best. You can have some fillers that work, some fillers that don't work. Here they use this type of like blue bubble wrap, which I don't see very often, this blue bubble wrap, at least on my view. It's okay. It wasn't as spongy as some of the professional bubble wraps that you can find, but it did its job. And as you can see here, I think this was a pre-order promo, or not too sure. If you guys remember where this was from, I mean, of course it's from Resident Evil Revelations game, but if you guys remember, was it a pre-order bonus? Nah, I doubt it. It's the actual case for the 3DS, so it's probably something that you purchased at, maybe at GameStop, maybe at the store during the time that the game was very popular. But I liked it because it had the lenticular cover, it has that eye kind of looking around. Resident Evil always had these things with the eyeballs. If you guys ever remember Resident Evil 2, one of the opening scenes where you have this zombie just half of its face is just shown, and it's like staring blank eyeball on you with no eyelid. Very, very interesting how that looks and how they portray that. Maybe there's some deep meaning into that. Alright, let's not discuss into philosophy here, but just looking at that's actually pretty cool. I like to have that on my DS. I'll probably pop it on pretty soon and see how it looks like, especially with Halloween on its way. So the last box here, yeah, you can tell it's a little heavy, which is a good sign. Like, heavy boxes means there's some substantial items in there, or item in there. Now remember, I don't know what is in it. I kept it sealed. I purchase random orders sometimes, and just like you guys, I'm sure that you guys do the same thing. You order something and all of a sudden you tend to forget that you ordered it, and it comes by a couple weeks later, and it's like Christmas every couple weeks. So you can tell certain items are packed different ways by adding different fluffs, like I said before. Here we have the brown fluff, paper, but I actually I save that and I use it for my own pocket packaging whenever I do some sales online. Now this bubble wrap actually is pretty thick. you know, you can tell that it's got some, you know, thickness to it, which I really enjoy. I like to make sure that my games come in packed nice, and you can see there kind of what you can kind of tell there what we're looking at. You can see the Switch logo on the left. Can read the title right there. Now I usually like saving the bubble wrap, especially this kind of heavy duty bubble wrap, because we'd be able to use it whenever we're selling items as well. I mean, we kind of share each other's wrap like this and not waste it. Look at that beautiful header right there and the mist scene. Ah, it's gorgeous. I like that. I really enjoy that title there. And as we turn it here, we can see how, man, that art is just real nice. I mean, you look at it in the front, you can tell. There you go. That's how nice it is. You can tell how, like, the contrasting blood that she has around her lips to the flowers in the background and the scenery behind there. And reading that rated M for mature, you know this is going to be a deep game. You know that this is going to be a very interesting game. Of course, that cellophane love. I love that sealed. Yes, I am a sealed game collector, but this game has me so tempted to open it up and actually play it from the system. I can just maybe download it digitally. Limited run, there you go, number 61 for the Switch. You know, how many of you guys are limited run collectors? I am, of course. But this box overall is just very impressive. I really like the artwork in the box. I like how they represent everything. So really great. I'm glad to have it. Will keep it sealed more than likely. So there you have it. 3 great items that I actually got in the mail. I totally forgot that they were on their way, except for Doom. I know that Doom should have been close by, but the missing I ordered a while back ago, maybe a month, 2, 3, not too sure. Limited run games, it takes a while for them to ship out their items, but great at the end. And as you can tell, they even include the cards, which that card is just fantastic. I love having the cards. I collect them all. If you guys want to see a video of the cards, I'll let you take a look. I'll make a video. Just let me know if you need it. I also like that they sent over this like mailer poster showing their brawlers. How many of you guys actually collect some of these brawlers that they have from Limited Run games? So there you go, guys. A couple more items added to the collection. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe.